Blood Obeah, St. Thomas, Jamaica. The first time Pastor Ezekiel Thorne took her, Kiesha was 8. He waited until her mother left for night shift at the hospital, then came into her room smelling of rum and communion wine. He pressed his Bible against her chest while he did it, whispering that this was how God tested the pure. After he made her kneel and pray for forgiveness for making him sin. By 12, Kiesha had stopped crying. She had learned to leave her body while he used it, floating up to the zinc roof where the moon looked down like a blind eye. She tried to tell on many occasions but was threatened by him. She counted the nights until something broke. It was on a rain-soaked evening in August when she finally snapped. She ran from the manse after he finished, barefoot through the cane fields until she reached the old morass great house the children called Witch House. The roof had long fallen in. Vines strangled the stone. Kiesha crawled through a broken window to escape the rain and found, beneath a pile of rotten boards, a book bound in cracked black leather. No title. The clasp was made from a human finger bone. Inside were handwriting in brown ink. Some English, some Patois, some symbols that hurt to look at directly. The first page read, "For the soul who tired fi dead, power na free. It cost blood, betrayal, and the last piece of mercy you still own." She stole a candle from the church vestry that night and began to read. The book taught her small things first. How to tie a shadow to a man's heel so he stumbles in daylight. How to make a duppy spider bite that swells the tongue until speech is impossible. How to whisper a name 3 times into a coffin nail and drive it into the doorstep of your enemy. She practiced on Pastor Thorne, slowly. First, his voice began to fail mid-sermon. Congregation thought he had the Spirit. Only Kiesha saw the black threads coming out of his mouth like smoke. Then his hands, those hands that covered her mouth and muffled her screams while he had his way with her, began to rot from the fingertips inward. Green rot, smelled of decaying flesh. Doctors in Kingston couldn't explain it. Many tests were done and many medicine given, but still, Pastor Thorne slowly decayed alive. On the night he finally died, his belly split open on the pulpit while he was preaching on the wages of sin. Black snakes poured out, hundreds of them, slithering over the screaming congregation. Kiesha sat in the back pew, 12 years old, dry-eyed, watching her stepfather try to stuff his intestines back in while the snakes ate his face. The church burned that night. Official story, electrical fire. Everyone knew better. After the funeral, Kiesha disappeared into the John Crow Mountains with the grimoire, a cutlass she stole from a cane cutter, and the taste of vengeance like iron on her tongue. She was no longer Kiesha. The book named her something older, Bayikill.